All right, let's try this again. Take two. Um, what is up, YouTube, internet gang? It's been a while. Last time I uploaded was maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I think. Wow, done a real good job being consistent on this channel, but well, I guess that's the point of this video. Life has really gone to shit, hasn't it? Um, this is going to be a bit of a whinging video. I have nothing profound to say, so don't expect that from me. Don't expect much from me anymore. Um, anyways, life has gone downhill. Every facet of my existence and well-being is significantly worse off than it was 6 to 12 months ago. And I don't know what to do anymore. I'm lost. I'm lost. Very lost. I don't know. Physically, I'm, I feel like I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I'm dying. I mean, that might be a bit of an exaggeration, but I am significantly weaker than I've ever been now. Everything I worked for in the gym feels like either a waste of time or I've lost. Um, I got my testosterone checked, which was a pain in the ass to do, thanks to the Australian health system. They don't want to do it. If you're a 20-year-old, oh, your testosterone's fine. Guess it's not fine, actually. My first test came back with 116 nanograms per deciliter. Well below normal range. Not that normal range means anything, because normal range is so wide. Anyways, I produce less testosterone than a fucking 90-year-old man. And then I had a second test, the confirmatory test. And in that test, I got 273 nanograms per deciliter, which is 50-ish above the cutoff. Now, the range is 250 to like 1,000. So 273 is just barely within the range. Enough such that the doctor said that my lethargy has nothing to do with my testosterone, which is ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous, but hey, whatever. Low T 20-year-old male. Um, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just gonna start blasting test and Anavar or something. Good luck getting that in this country. Um, the only reason I can think of to continue existing, to do anything at all, is that I wanted to move to the United States. But that seems so far out of reach that it's not even a goal so much as it is a wish, in that I don't see much that I can do actively towards achieving that in any sort of reasonable time, short of finishing my degree, which is miserable and I don't want to do it. Maybe that's depression and whatever that's preventing that, or maybe I'm just being a lazy faggot. I don't know. Can I say that on the internet? Who cares? I did. Whatever. Nothing matters. Um, Finishing the degree and competing with the Pajeets to get a job and make no money over there. You know, or or I get married over in the States, but that involves going over there and meeting someone first. And the hard part about that is that I can't justify spending the money to go over because the return on investment that I get dumping the money into the S&P 500 and other stocks, it's just, it's sort of required, because if I don't, I will never be able to afford a house or to move out of my parents' house, it seems. So I feel sort of stuck in that. And then that brings us back to uni and taking on a massive amount of debt that's going to slow me down even further. It affects your borrowing power for a home if I wanted to get into the housing market. Um, it affects my tax rate. That hurts a lot. Um, yeah, um, I I don't know. I feel like I have so much to talk about and say, and then every time I press record or sit down to talk about it, it's like it just goes out of my mind, and I lose my train of thought. And then the second I'm doing anything else, it's just dread. I'm probably not even going to go to. I'm not going to go to the gym today. Of course I'm not, because I'm lazy and it's pointless anyway, right? If I'm not producing testosterone, then I can't build muscle. Then what would I go lift for? What do I lift? What do I lift for anyways? I've lost all my progress in the last couple months. So it's like, why bother? Um, I can't focus on anything. It took me 3 hours to get through a uni lecture yesterday, just through the slides. Um, and it's dread. It's awful. I still work at being at work, and I don't enjoy working, but being at work is probably the only time I sort of get away from that dread feeling. That's how I would describe it. It's dread. It's like an existential dread. Like time's running out. I'm only 20, right? It's supposed to get better. But I got a lot of decisions to make, and they're going to affect sort of everything. I want to drop out of uni, I really do, but I fear if I drop out, then I'm closing a door on moving to the States and achieving sort of that dream of mine. Um, and if I do that and I don't achieve that dream, or I can't achieve that dream, I have nothing else to live for or to push for. So I can't stay in Australia. I can't. I can't. I won't. But also, you know, I work a pretty dead end job, but I make good money. And if I drop out of uni, I don't want to stay where I am. Nights is killing me. I know that. I got to get off. I got to go back to some sort of new normal human existence. Um, but also, if I drop uni, I've got nothing. No hireable skills, I guess. No one wants a fucking crane operator and a university dropout to work for them or work with them. No, I had a business. I had three businesses in my life. Three, two, three, two, two. I had two businesses so far, and I quite enjoyed them. And I know logically that I should start another one because I work well for myself and I have an entrepreneurial mind. But I just, for some reason, can't bring myself to do anything because I feel I have no purpose and I'm so tired. I'm tired all the time, constantly. Some days I sleep 5 hours maybe, and then some days I'll sleep 8, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm just fatigued. I've considered just quitting my job on the spot, but you think about that rationally for 2 seconds and you realize how stupid an idea that is. I won't make the money I make anywhere else. And if I don't make the money I make, I'm screwed. Because again, I'll never move out on any less income than I do make. Not that moving out matters, because I'm not going to achieve the goal of moving to the States without the degree that I dread and the job that I never want to do. Yeah. Oh, and the binge eating and the eating disordered crap hasn't. It's worse. It's so much worse now than it's been. And I don't know what to do about that. I'm seeing a therapist tomorrow, like an introductory thing, which I sort of force myself to do because otherwise I'll keep ballooning up like a fucking lard ass if I can't get it under control. Yeah. I don't know. Is anyone else feeling this? I feel like it's so over. Life is moving too quick and I'm not moving with it. And there should be a fire under my ass to sort of grab it by the balls and fucking make something of myself. But I just want to rot, you know? Yeah. I don't know if I can't come up with a purpose or something of this sort. I don't know how much longer I can keep going. Thanks for listening, guys.